You spend the entire day completely exhausted, counting down the hours until you can finally crawl into bed. But the second the house finally gets quiet at 11 p.m., you completely refuse to go to sleep. Instead, you stay up for hours. You scroll through social media, fall down internet rabbit holes, watch videos you don't even like, fully aware that you have to wake up early for work. You wake up the next morning feeling miserable, promising yourself you'll go to sleep early tonight, only to repeat the exact same cycle. It's easy to look at this behavior and diagnose yourself with terrible discipline or bad time management. Psychology suggests this behavior is an active rebellion against the loss of control we experience during the day. Researchers have officially documented this strictly psychological phenomenon as revenge bedtime procrastination. Your mind is sacrificing its biological rest to steal back the psychological freedom it was denied during the daytime. During the day, your time belongs to the world. Your boss, your family, and your social obligations dictate your schedule, leaving very little room for autonomy. Constant interruptions, answering emails, managing tasks, and navigating conversations force the brain into a state of divided attention. This creates severe cognitive overload, as shown in this diagram, where the brain's processing power is pulled in too many directions at once. The midnight hours are the only time the brain is finally free from these interruptions. Revenge bedtime procrastination is a desperate attempt to find singular focus, to finally process your own thoughts without the noise of the day. This need is particularly strong in people with a high privacy orientation, those who deeply value protecting their mental space and controlling how they are perceived by others. For them, the night becomes a psychological sanctuary. It allows them to exist entirely for themselves without the constant pressure of performing for an audience. This behavior also stems from the emotional weight of playing a role all day, whether you are the caretaker, the reliable employee, or the strong friend. Many chronic late-nighters experienced parentification in childhood, a situation where a child is forced to manage the emotions and problems of others. This teaches them to suppress their own needs and learn that their feelings always come last. As adults, they take revenge on their sleep schedule, because the middle of the night is the only psychological window where nobody expects anything from them. It is the only time they aren't required to solve someone else's problems. Beyond emotional needs, mundane tasks and surface-level conversations often starve the brain's internal curiosity system. When learning triggers a dopamine reward, a day filled with repetitive noise leaves a highly active mind in a state of cognitive deprivation. You stay up late researching random, complex topics to feed your mind the stimulation it was denied, seeking a biological dopamine hit before the day officially ends. These late-night rabbit holes function as a survival mechanism, providing the intellectual and emotional stimulation that was missing during the previous 12 hours. Reclaiming that mental freedom comes with a massive biological cost that starts the moment you pick up your phone. By continuously feeding your brain stimuli, you skip cognitive offloading, the essential process that signals to your nervous system that it is safe to transition to rest. Without a proper power-down period, your brainwaves get trapped in the active beta state seen on the left side of this diagram, rather than shifting into the relaxed alpha state on the right. The blue light and high stimulus activity confuse your circadian rhythm and disrupt melatonin release. This leads to fragmented sleep, where the brain never properly enters the deep or REM stages needed to process emotions and store memories. You wake up mid-sleep cycle, suffering from severe sleep inertia, ensuring you start the next morning feeling groggy and heavy all over again. By fighting a nocturnal war for psychological peace, you dismantle the biological machinery you need to actually feel rested. If you are caught in this cycle, stop labeling yourself as lazy or undisciplined. You are a person whose nervous system is begging for autonomy because the world is stealing too much of your time during the day. Solving this cycle involves reclaiming your autonomy during the daylight hours, rather than trying to force a sense of peace at midnight. You need unapologetic, private moments of peace while the sun is still up. Subscribe to help us continue decoding the hidden psychology behind everyday human behavior.